I said the plan. The plan, if this doesn't work out, is going to just become a casting couch. So if the comedy thing doesn't work
I was about to say, this is
fucking ew.
This is actually starting to feel like an intervention.
This cardigan.
The only thing that is keeping me from being gay.
Dude, no, you don't look gay. You look like a Christian TikToker's husband.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean?
I don't feel
Yes.
like I look
Christian
gay.
TikTokers husband.
Yeah, like you.
Because I don't know what gay looks like.
Like you look like you probably
Ryan.
are gay, but you don't.
Gay
realize
looks like
it.
Ryan.
He looks like he's definitely got secrets.
Like you
with
go
that
on
thing.
long fishing trips with your buddy Ken. That's what you look like.
That's a different cardigan.
Pastor Ken.
It's a different cardigan.
Right.
That's a cardigan. It's got some piping on it, you know. It's
Right.
just like
On those
maybe
weekends-
burgundy,
Kind
with
of
like a
a-
pink stripe.
Kind of a Chris Watts vibe. Do you
On
know
those
about
weekends,
that? The guy
I know
that
how to
murdered
play
his
guitar.
whole family.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But there are so many guys who murder their own families.
I know,
so
no,
like,
I know. She
Oh.
was like a MLM kind of like Facebook all the time kind of chick.
Oh. Okay.
And like definitely was like smile for the camera, and then it went
it was like smile for this camera, bitch.
went pretty dark.
Murder
yeah.
them how? Because there are plenty of women
trying to
who
plot.
have driven
Murder how?
everybody but
Pretty
their
sure it was
husband
suffocation,
Oh.
into
which is an
a
interesting
lake.
choice.
Like what, a pillow or like hands? Like-
Hands.
oh, that's
Yeah.
definitely
How many
some-
serial?
so, I don't
how
know.
many serial killer documentaries do you
Oh, dude,
watch?
fucking
All of them.
thousands.
All of them.
Thousands.
Definitely.
All of them.
I bought my first book on serial killers when I was 9 years old. It was on Jack the Ripper, and I was pissed because the autopsy photos weren't in better detail because they were like, from the 1800s. I've always been like this.
I want the
Like, did nobody
autopsy
have
photos.
a digital camera?
I came out of the womb, just like, fuck this. 100%. It's a family joke, actually, that I came out fucking screaming, and 2 weeks late, and I still had to be induced.
Oh,
I was-
Lord.
I knew what was up.
I was a month late. My middle name is Noel because I was supposed to be born at Christmas. And then my birthday is January 20th. So it's just like hanging out. I was
that's
just
fine.
like, I'll be there eventually. I'll get there.
My name is
Your middle name. So they just still opted to give you the middle name Noel.
Yeah, my mother was just like, she was like, no, that's what we're doing. She was like, it was supposed to be Christmas, so we're fucking going with this. And I was like, okay.
The name is the name.
That's funny. I have a similar thing. Like, I was born near Easter, so my parents named me Anastassia, which means the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
See, I'd have just named you Jesus. Just been like, fucking, this is Christ.
Jesus Medusa.
Medusa
No.
Christ.
I wasn't the son,
Medusa Christ, I like that.
Medusa Christ.
Medusa
Medusa Christ is pretty great.
That's gonna
fucking
be
metal.
That's when I become like a Grimes level DJ
Hell
or
yeah.
something.
Hell yeah.
That'll be my name.
You can't be a DJ.
You can't tell me what to do.
No,
all right?
okay, so is
Yeah, but we've
Grimes-
both dated DJs, and we both
fair.
know there's a stigma with that.
At least the one I dated sold cocaine. So
Is Grimes the DJ the
Hey.
same
Perks.
as Grimes
Perks.
the
I don't know,
other
dude.
artist?
I don't know this Gen Z foolishness. I know that she makes electronic music for sad girls. That's about
Is
it.
this electronic?
I don't see again.
That is a conflict of interest.
This
From
is
the
punk.
jump.
That is punk rock right there. That's
New wave.
that's how.
It's new wave. I mean,
That is new wave.
As a millennial, because now I can say that. I don't understand this new kid stuff. I'm so excited to be able to do that now.
Oh, bro. You kids these days
You
are crazy.
kids these days.
Wait, are you a millennial or are you Gen X?
Born in '86. Was that?
You're a millennial.
Oh,
But like,
One
sorry,
of
bro.
us.
Do you want the
One
date I
of
was
us.
born to?
One of us.
You and I are both like very end of Gen X
yes.
because I think we're the same age. So I think
Yeah.
we're about
Yeah, I'm 46.
I'm gonna be 46 in 2 months.
Congratulations.
But yeah, I mean it's great. I can't wait to get AARP in a couple of years. I'm
Yeah.
super excited.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, yes, I had
Where?
my first colonoscopy last month.
Ooh,
So yeah.
shit.
sexy.
Yeah, so that's why I couldn't be on the show
Literally.
last
Oh,
month. It was
shit.
like the day you guys wanted me to come in. I was like, I'm doing colonoscopy prep. Okay? I was like, I can't fucking come in.
And I was like,
All right.
please come in.
I was like, I'm just sitting here like on a fucking bucket, like, no, everything's fine. Keep taping. Keep filming, motherfuckers.
That's
Let's
called
do this.
it's called commitment to your art, and I support that.
Commit to
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Did you get a colonoscopy? Because you're about that age.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's a weird. A friend of mine described described to me, like
See,
the
again,
first
Christian,
the first
secretly
time you
gay
go to the
TikTok
bathroom,
husband.
and the way he described it, I was just like, as soon as it happened, I was like, that's what it is. He was just like, imagine like just like stomping. He was like, imagine just stomping on a ketchup bottle, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's there it is.
Effective imagery.
Yeah, no,
Very
exactly.
effective.
Go get your colonoscopies.
I'm hoping it will be less red than that, though.
Welcome to putting the FU in front of you guys.
I was like saying, are we starting?
We got a fun one today, bro. I'm
That's
excited.
the gun. That's the gun.
I'm excited for this one today. I am one of your hosts, Pickle, and this is Brandon Bruffett.
I'm the other host.
Oh,
And these two awesome motherfuckers are Anastassia and Medusa.
Hello.
and Samantha Bednarz. Yeah.
Hi.
Now we got us a little chorus
There
going
we
on.
go.
We're
We'll
gonna get in
figure it
harmony
out.
here before
Yeah.
long. We're gonna be a barbershop
We're getting
quartet.
it together too. We're figuring it out still.
Slowly
Right,
but surely.
right
I believe
in
this
time
is
for him season.
This is episode 17, I believe. So
Oh.
we get it together. You get it together over time. We just keep
God
going.
damn, we're deep in this, ain't we?
Colonoscopy
Almost
deep.
20.
Just
Yeah.
Your
We're not even to
colonoscopy.
episode 20 yet, and we're already shit deep in this. We're exploring the inside now.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Yeah, we try to get into
like the Magic
into
School
the
Bus.
soul of the comic.
To the soul. I don't have one.
Yeah, no, I
so
was gonna,
Yeah,
just dead
been
inside.
for a long time now.
I tell
like,
you, it
look
makes it
at-
easier to get around.
I look at pictures of myself, and thankfully, I'm not looking as haggard as I probably should. But I was looking at pictures of myself from when I was younger, and I was like, okay, I generally look the same, except I don't have the light in my eyes anymore. That seems to be the main difference, the general hopefulness.
Yeah, the twinkle.
The twinkle.
The
The
twinkle.
twinkle.
Louisiana will
Right.
take it from you.
Yeah.
Baltimore took that shit long.
Oh,
before I
Baltimore,
showed up
Jesus,
here.
that's another one. Baltimore. I hear stories
Ravens.
about you, Baltimore.
I don't care.
But you lived in Baltimore, then New York, and then here.
I lived all over the fucking universe.
I still think you're on the David Simon tour. You're literally we're gonna start with the Wire, then we're gonna go to the Deuce, and then we're gonna go to Treme.
Yeah, well, she found the perfect combination of
Oh,
both
yeah.
of those places.
It's true. I mean, yeah.
Is that New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans is the best ever. I don't want to live anywhere else. But no, I mean, I grew up. I was born in Germany, and then I moved to Greece for a couple of years, and then I moved to DC, and then we moved to Italy, and then we moved back to Germany, and then we moved back to DC, and then I went to New York for a couple of years. I went to Baltimore. I'm all over the place.
If my parents brought me all those places in an early age, I'd probably be like, fuck life too.
Especially I lived on military bases too.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
speak
know?
German?
No, God, no.
Oh man.
No.
That
I want to
is
speak.
unfortunate.
I want to speak German.
That
I
is
want to learn how to speak
unfortunate.
You
German.
have a voice for German.
I know.
You
He's like,
do.
mach schnell. It's just like, oh, she's somebody get her a Hugo Boss uniform.
Put a beer
Jesus.
stein in your hand and
No, I know.
a pretzel in the other, and
I'm all into it.
take you out on the road. Anyway,
Grand.
Y'all got a new show in town.
we do.
Y'all want to do promoting up top real quick?
Sure. It's we have a new show. It's going to be at Bar Redux.
Bar Redux.
On Thursday, December 22nd. It's at 9 p.m.
Nice.
And it's $10.
It's $10.
$10 cash. Bring your
Cash.
fucking money.
Money.
Yeah, cash. And so far, as of right now, it's going to be the two of us hosting and doing some time. We have Isaac Cazell, we have Mike Hall. We are waiting on another comic to get back to us. And then we have, so it's a variety show.
So I tried
Okay.
trying to mix it up a bit. So I have, because I'm a fucking weirdo, I have a lot of
No.
friends that are in sideshow, horror, burlesque, and this kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
And I thought it would be some cool kind of cross-pollination for both artists, where we both get
I
to
like
share
it.
audiences, and it's fun. Who doesn't want to see a hot chick light shit on fire?
Hell yeah.
Do you want to tell
Me.
people who they're who
It's
the,
gonna be sideshow
You don't want
Matt.
to see a hot chick? Why?
Me. Because the last time I saw that, it was my shit.
It's gonna be. Performers are going to be Sideshow Matt and Velvet Spade, both awesome sideshow performers. They're usually at Always
Hell yeah.
Lounge, and hi-ho and all that fun shit.
Nice. I like that y'all doing it at Bar Redux, man.
I love that bar.
We haven't had. I do too. We haven't had a solid show there since the pandemic.
I'm trying to bring it back, man.
I love it. I love that, bro. I love their space. Their nice
The
little outside
backyard's really
space.
cool. Yeah, there will be heating lamps.
They got rid of all
God.
that potential audience next door, though.
What happened next?
They got
door?
rid of all that
You mean the
potential
naval
audience.
base? The abandoned naval base?
So what, just
Dude,
like
they
squatters and homeless people?
It
Like, come on,
was.
crackheads.
No, it's still very.
Yeah.
They put a bunch of floodlights into it now
Oh, okay.
because now we can see like how terrible it is on the inside, and man, it is amusing.
It is
for me.
it is the biggest, nastiest trap house ever.
I mean, and like, there's nothing. It's always getting set on fire. I mean,
Yeah.
I love New Orleans for that reason, because we're a dumpster fire, but we know it.
Well,
Yeah.
and,
I gotta
and being
start
from
We roll with
Detroit,
it.
We step into that shit.
You know,
We-
Everything's abandoned. It's fine. I'm gonna get my camera, take some pictures,
Right.
sell them
Being
for
from
way too much
Detroit.
money to
I'm
tourists.
not from Detroit.
well, living there.
I did not live in Detroit.
You know?
I said
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
He's like, same thing.
Place.
Same place.
Same place.
That's just the cardigan kicking in.
Same place. You know what Detroit would say to Baltimore if
I
a
don't know,
cardigan
'cause
like
I've never
this
been
were
there.
involved? They were like, "Won't you be my neighbor?"
No, that's not.
Yeah,
what
it's
people...
just that Detroit didn't have a crack smoking mayor. I think that's the
No,
one
that was
difference.
that was DC.
That was DC. I thought
DC
that
had
was-
Barry White, the crack smoking mayor.
No shit.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was Baltimore. My
I-
bad.
Marion Barry.
Honest mistake.
Marion
Yeah, no,
Barry.
it's okay. Marion Barry.
Barry White was.
Yes.
Was a
thank you.
singer.
all
Well,
the
you from New
vibes.
York. Y'all had a pretty crazy mayor during the whole
It
pandemic.
was like, which one?
Which
We've,
one?
we've always had like, de Blasio?
Yeah, that's his
Fucking
name.
fuck that guy. Oh my God. I honestly do not know I don't know anyone who likes him on either side. He's a Democrat. I don't know. Democrats don't like him. Republicans don't like him. It's just that the problem was that the person they had going up against him was this like Greek chick from Queens, like
Hey,
Maui.
I
No.
know.
It's
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Maui.
I was just.
It's not even that. It's just that it's like nobody knew who the fuck she was, and she would just like she was so. There was something about her, like Maliatakis. Nobody liked her, and I don't know why. And so everybody
because of her
voted.
last name.
No, but everyone voted for him. Everyone voted for him, and he was from Boston. And I can't believe that New York had a Boston mayor, and he was just like
Over a girl
"I'm
from
rooting-"
Queens?
He was like, and he
Shameful.
was rooting for the Red Sox, and everybody was like, and eating pizza with a fork and knife, and everyone was like,
Oh, for God.
"Fuck this."
He's like rooting for the Red Sox and eating pizza with a fork.
Dude,
and knife, dog. Come on.
do you remember when
Yeah, you
Trump
got-
went to Sbarro's for traditional New York pizza?
Oh God,
Oh
so
my
traditional
God.
for people
And it-
going through Penn
And
Station.
it was and it's right next to Penn Station. And when I
Sbarro's is
was
gross.
riding, like when I was a drug addict, and I would go back and forth between all these cities, I used to like eat at that Sbarro's all the time because the Chinatown bus would, or like one of the buses would pick up right there.
I mean, it doesn't matter what bus. It's all.
It's all right, they're all
China,
right
but it's
there.
all
Is
Chinatown
that the
bus.
same?
So it's like it's not
Sbarro.
even like he went to a Sbarro's in like an actual neighborhood, like which might be slightly better. It's
I
like
don't even know.
literally-
If, I don't
even
know if Sbarro's exist. I think Sbarro's only exist inside of like.
Sbarro's, I've
Like
never
malls?
been there, but it sounds like
It's-
they sell subs.
It's
They-
they
they're just-
do pizza and subs, but like it's
They do, like-
everything.
Ziti.
It's not good.
They're not.
Give
they're
me
not
some
good.
baked ziti every day of the week.
It's
I tear
not-
it
it's
up.
like,
not
do you
great.
like your Italian food with like a plastic coating of grease all
No.
over it?
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
Like solidified.
Like
Nah,
solid grease. It just looks like someone like dumped bacon grease and let it dry, and you're like, "What is that cheese?"
Like, you
and
have-
like, nope.
No, I was a chef for over 10 years of my life, and it took me 8 years to develop my spaghetti sauce, bro. And
Oh, wow.
it's amazing. So no, I like my Italian.
What
I
do
like
you-
my Italian food.
What do you put in yours?
I scratch tomatoes, a whole bunch of nice seasonings.
Tell us your secrets.
No,
Tell us the fucking secrets, pickle.
I tell you, you got to slow cook a
Stop
spaghetti
holding
sauce
us.
for 6 to 8 hours.
Got it.
Yeah.
You ever seen Goodfellas where he's like, keep stirring, or don't let the sauce stick to the side? You know,
It's like this poor kid's been stirring sauce and looking at fucking helicopters all day.
yeah,
Oh, that
it's kind of
movie's
like
so
that.
Good. That movie's so good.
No, I don't know how to cook at all.
Me either.
I'm sad because people
No,
are
I
like,
know how
oh,
to cook.
people are like, oh, you're Greek, you must love to cook, and I'm like, absolutely not. No, like my father cooked, and anytime my father tried to teach me to do anything, we would just fight.
Oh wow.
So, and my mother doesn't cook for
What'd
shit.
your dad do for a living?
My father was in the Army for 30 years, retired, went to school, and became an existential psychologist.
Okay.
That's why I am like this
Oh, wow.
now.
Yeah, that
it's
sounds like
coming
a lot
together.
of fucking pressure, honestly.
Both my parents are psychologists.
Oh wow, that's
So all the kids are crazy?
There's only one.
Not just you,
me.
huh? No siblings.
No.
I love
God,
how you're
that's-
like. I love how you're like that's why I'm like this. I'm like.
Look, when you
feel
give
your
when you
pain.
give an 8-year-old philosophy books, you're not supposed to be self-aware at 9.
Yeah.
Like, and I grew up on Greek mythology, and Greek mythology is all about like Zeus is trying to rape someone as a swan, and like
Yeah, that's
fucking-
some fucked up dramas going on in Greece.
And then they're like, "Why are you so weird?" I'm like, "I don't know. Like maybe you shouldn't have raised me on stories about like that kind of garbage." Like one of my can I tell you one of my favorite Greek myths because it's
Yes,
absolutely
yeah.
batshit insane. Okay, so the king of Crete, right? King of Crete pissed off a god as like they are wont to do, and one of the gods decided to punish him by making his wife want to fuck this beautiful bull.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the premise that we're starting at, right? So she's like obsessed with this bull.
Bestiality.
She's like
Keep going.
lusting after,
You just got the grossest glint in your eye.
It's like remember that like gorilla from a few years ago that everyone was like, he's so handsome. He's like that of bulls. So
I don't remember that at
so
all,
she
but
goes,
go on.
So she
either.
goes to like they have this inventor, the guy that Icarus, that guy
Yeah.
with the wings and shit. She goes to him to like be like, help me fuck this bull, and he builds her a contraption that she can climb into, and like that like looks like a big cow, and that this is all the story. And so she goes and she fucks the cow. The bull, and then that's how the Minotaur happens.
This is also not a good like promotion for lesbians.
I
either.
was
This is
10.
not
I was 10 years old reading this story. And like, because I read the children's versions for these stuff, right? So they wouldn't say, like, they would say seduced. So it's like then the bull seduced this
Yeah.
woman. And I don't know. And that was a thing for horns.
You ever
So
seen
maybe-
The bull
you ever
seduced
seen
a
a bull
woman.
dick?
to put on a strap on. And
I'm not
fucking-
sure about
That's
the
crazy.
specifics
That is
of
wild.
the contraption.
It wasn't a strap on, it was a mount up.
Yeah. She accepted that bull penis
Just-
fully.
He built it so that she wouldn't get crushed under the weight of the bull,
Yeah.
and so that the bull would be attracted to her.
Maybe
because
we
a
should
bull-
call the show
A bull's not
Bull
just going to
Penis.
step up on a human.
Did she give the bull a colonoscopy? Is that what's really going on?
No, she didn't.
said
fuck,
still bull.
She didn't fuck the bull with a strap on. You idiots.
Yeah.
She
No,
got-
the
she
bull
got railed
fucked her.
by
She
the
got
bull.
railed by the
Oh,
bull.
fucked
she.
her.
That's why
Yeah.
she gave
Dude.
birth to a bull child.
Fucking peg a bull?
No,
That's what it sounded like when she was explaining it to me.
This guy
I
here.
legitimately had to explain to like several.
I mean,
people
look,
what
brother,
pegging
we
was,
have
like, a
do
month
have
ago.
in New Orleans news headlines that said there was a guy caught fucking horse. So how
I mean,
far off?
bestiality
It-
happens
well,
like a
how
lot
far
more than I
off?
think
It said
anybody
that
really
he
wants
had-
to think about.
He
It's
had
true.
he had contact. Yes, inappropriate contact with the horses.
That is pretty
Turns out what he was doing was just collecting fucking seed.
Oh, really?
I mean,
That's
he
not
didn't-
how they do that.
Well,
I'm just gonna
He was
go.
trying
that
to
is how
steal-
they deliver it, though.
He was trying to steal.
I
it.
mean, horse cum is very expensive. Like
Yeah.
really good horse cum. It's true.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Is
real-
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, yeah,
a
because it's
lot
like,
of fucking
You
money.
can buy like horse semen, like because it's like, oh, this horse is like the greatest horse.
It's like a
ever, or
yeah. You
whatever.
want
Seed
yeah.
biscuit.
It's
Yeah.
the stallion.
All
You
right.
want to buy
And
the,
you
the
wanna-
stallion.
you
People
wanna
are
breed.
weird, you know. Like horse people are just strange.
and rich.
yeah, they
and
are
rich.
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
Okay.
Queen Elizabeth was a horse person. I mean, that whole fucking family.
The
I mean, it's all just one
they're
family.
horse-faced people. It makes
So wait,
sense.
let's go
And
back.
they're
You said this is how the Minotaur was.
That's how the Minotaur
The
was created.
Minotaur.
Yes.
Okay.
Because yeah, and so then now I'm like this.
Man, I wish my dad would. I wish my dad would have been like, "Here's some books," instead of being like, "Everyone in the family has a drinking problem." I was like, "Awesome."
I mean,
Yeah.
we have that too. We
Yeah, no,
just-
but we didn't get the books.
And yeah, y'all eventually got a book.
You know,
Fair.
it's like we
Yeah.
didn't get the books. I mean, I mean, I like books
And we
and I
both,
read
uh,
books,
we
but
both
What did your
ended up
parents do
here,
for a
so.
living, Sam? What did your parents do for a living?
my father was a bus mechanic for the MTA in New York, so it's like
Okay.
the transit, the whole transit system in New York, and my mom worked for like a newspaper delivery company.
So you're the Bronx Tale in female form.
I mean, I guess.
Your dad was a bus driver in New
No,
York?
no. My dad was a bus mechanic.
A bus mechanic.
Okay.
But like he also at one point, it's one of my favorite stories about his job. One time, him and his partner had to like go and pick up buses that had like broken down, but they worked overnight. So it was like 3 a.m. Him and this Jamaican guy are like they're hauling a fucking bus that had broken down. It's 3 a.m. They're like going up First Avenue. There's nobody out, and they're just driving along. I'm pretty sure they were both high. And they're going, and all of a sudden the Jamaican guy looks over and he goes, "Oh shit!" And my dad goes, "What?" And he goes, The bus unhinged from the fucking trailer and was just riding along next to them."
Oh my God.
Passing them off.
Just like fucking, and they knew that they had to somehow pull this bus over because they knew because if something like that happens, you immediately go for a drug test, and they
Yeah.
both were like,
Oh, that's the
fuck.
concern
No, I mean,
immediately.
Hell
but
yeah.
because they were both, and the thing
Not
is,
the runaway bus about to fucking go off.
you know, it's just like, so they were just they.
Let me ask you, are the roads like hilly over there?
No, it was so it
No.
was just a straight shot where they were. But so they basically, my dad managed. The guy opened up the door to the they opened the door to the truck or whatever they were driving.
Yeah.
And my dad jumped through the window of the fucking
Holy
bus
shit.
and he
Wow.
pulled the bus over. And I was like,
That's
I
wild.
hear
He's
stories.
like goddamn Keanu
That's
Reeves.
some,
Is your dad John Wick? Is that
honestly,
was that
he-
him in Mission Impossible?
I heard so many weird and crazy stories. Like,
Wait, what drugs was he on? That seems
at that
important.
point, at that point,
At
it
that
was
point, it's
probably,
adrenaline.
Yeah.
Just fucking pineal gland.
I'm assuming it was like probably weed and coke and like I don't know.
But that was like
You just
that
putting
was-
some shit on your dad right
His
now.
dad, it's fine, and it's not like nobody
it up
knows.
for-
It's not like nobody in my family knows. It's not like everyone's like Lenny was such a saint. Everyone's like that dude was fucking nuts. Like I before I left New York, a friend of mine was just like nobody would ever fuck with you in New York, and I was like, why? She was like, you're a Bednarz. She was like, your dad was fucking crazy, and I was like, yeah, but never mind, I'll take that.
No,
That's
I was
fine.
about to say, don't correct them.
You know, like somebody one time saw my book bag and it has like a little Fight Club pin on it, and they were like,
yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with you. And I was like, no, but I'm not violent. And they're like, I still wouldn't fuck with you. And I was just like, that's fair.
Yeah, well, I mean, fucking being a fan of Fight Club shows that you're into some fucking really fucking interesting things.
I mean, we grew up. So part of why we started working together is we both grew up in like the hardcore punk rock scene.
Yeah.
Like we often make the joke that we
so
probably
Blink
vomited.
182.
I will
and
stab
Green-
you.
I will
Oh,
stab you in the face. I will stab you directly in the face.
That's the reaction I was hoping for.
yeah.
So this is a match made in heaven whenever Samantha got here.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was pretty much instantaneous.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we didn't meet, like, we met over the summer.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, we met over the summer, and immediately we're just kind of like, cool, let's be friends.
Yeah. Oh, you're a drunk East Coast bitch too? Perfect. Hey.
Do you like choking victims?
Wait, what were you saying, though? It's just like
Oh, yeah,
you said this on stage. I love
Yeah,
this.
yeah. We were talking like so. How we met was like we started going like we were like, you know, this band, you know that band, you know this bar, you know that bar, and it was like, no, we probably vomited in the same toilets.
Yeah, that's how it always. Yeah, that
that's-
creates a good bond.
I used to drink so much that there were times when I'd be like, I think I've been in this bar before. I don't know. And then I would go to the bathroom and be like, I've been in this bar before. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely threw up in that toilet.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
It happened when I went to a Starbucks bathroom when I was in Baltimore, and I was like, oh, I OD'd in here. That's nice. They repainted though. That's nice.
I fucking OD'd, dear. That's
I'm better now. I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
you
in
are.
therapy. I'm on the meds. I don't do those things anymore.
That's OD'd past tense.
Past
It's past tense.
Past
Listen,
tense,
haven't
yeah.
we all OD'd? Haven't we?
No, I've
Haven't-
learned this recently. Like
I mean, I
fucking-
had alcohol poisoning once and almost died.
That's
but
a
it's
form.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
a form.
Like when people tell me they've never done cocaine, I'm like, never?
Yeah.
Really? Like it just blows
Like,
my mind.
well,
Yeah, like
yeah.
when she does right.
Never done it.
Don't do it no more, bro.
Yeah,
because
don't do
it's
that.
Not cocaine
No,
anymore.
I would-
Crack. Crack is with you.
Isn't that weird how
get your money's
2022
worth.
crack is the most purest form of cocaine nowadays? It's
I mean,
crack. You want to do an actual drug? All they got is fentanyl or crack.
Yeah, fentanyl or crack. That's it.
Or like
Take
or
your
like
pick.
And here's some cough syrup just to round out everything. Everything's good.
Yeah.
It's my special
I've just been
cocktail.
washing the drugs off of my fentanyl. It's fucking,
Man, you're gonna live a long life.
don't you buy that fentanyl? Yeah, no shit. I'm not going to buy no straight fentanyl, but
I
this
like-
ecstasy's got plenty of it. So
I remember when fentanyl first became a thing. I was in beauty school at the time, and I was doing other
Things.
things.
Fair.
At some point, one of my friends from beauty school was like, "Oh, like you take the fentanyl patches because that's how they originally came out,
Yeah.
patches, and then you suck out the juices." And I was like, "I think I'm gonna not do that."
Yeah.
Right, that's a little
I
eccentric.
appreciate it, but I think I'll stay with
like here,
good
if you want to quit
old-fashioned
smoking,
heroin,
eat this
you know?
nicotine patch.
How old were y'all when y'all were doing that? Well,
Oh.
they were doing that.
I mean, I started doing drugs when I was 14 or 14 or 13 or so.
Some Louisiana shit. Keep
Fucked
going.
up children. Well, this was not here. This was in Baltimore and D.C.
So
Okay,
thanks.
no, well,
so
yeah.
thanks, pickle.
which are like enormous.
I was about to
cities.
agree. That's around the time.
Yeah.
High school, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. High school, you basically, it's just like
Puberty.
You're kind of an
Puberty.
Let me
adult.
tell you, the kids in my high school used to steal fucking cough syrup pills and pop
yeah,
a
we
whole
used to do
bottle and
that.
called it wobblers.
Wobblers?
They called it wobblers,
That's
bro.
such a cute name, though.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah.
look at the
That's what they
wobblers.
made you do. Wobble. That shit made. I tried it once.
was
and
it like
made me
triple
sick.
C's? That was what? That was like the cough medication that DXM
Yeah,
in it.
yeah, it might have been triple C's. but-
Yeah, that's when you took I took a whole bunch of those
They
in
were red?
freshman year of high school and went to math class. And then my math teacher was surrounded in pink light. And I thought I was acting natural, but in retrospect, it was all over the desk, like looking like a fucked up lizard, probably.
Did they call somebody for you?
No, I mean, no, but like they just thought me and my friends were weird, you know? I mean, we were, but we were also like on a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in D.C. D.C. is like huge, right? And we didn't have like a lot of adult supervision because all our parents worked all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we were all latchkey kids.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So, what do latchkey kids do? They get drunk in parking lots.
They find something to
Yeah.
fuck in a bag to stick that key in.
Sorry, Karens of the world. I promise you, your kids
Your
will
kids
be
are doing some shit.
right now
Ugh.
are getting
Yeah.
drunk in the mall parking lot.
Is that what the kids are doing?
And one of them,
nowadays?
is giving
You
a
damn
blowjob in
kids.
the back of a car.
Absolutely.
They're fucking
your kid.
vaping meth pens and fucking that they ordered
Baby
fucking
meth
direct.
pens. Brandon, have you ever seen a drug?
Have I ever seen a drug?
Pretty sure he's seen all the drugs.
Vaping meth pens is
Yeah.
like something like that, like again, a
Brandon's on-
husband of a Christian TikToker would say.
He's on his next level here.
It is.
You know, that's
Well, let
he's
me
ahead
tell
of the
you.
times.
Let me tell you, it is absolutely a thing, and it's crazy that the way that works. Because like now you can buy fucking vape pens for fucking like B12.
Yeah, but with meth in them, I don't think that's...
No, you can't go to
on
the
the
store
market.
and buy a vape pen with meth in it. But if you have a vape pen, you could put meth in it all day long.
We'll continue this conversation after the show.
I mean, it's
I
like-
guess.
Yeah.
For my research. No, I never liked meth specifically.
I never tried meth.
I,
It's
I
a
tried it
horrible
once
drug.
for 14 years, and I am still fucking tired. I'm exhausted. This shit's exhausting. It's fucking tiring.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Meth is exhausting.
It really is. But now they got all kind of shit in vape pens now. You can get DMT vape pens. And fucking, I mean, it's crazy.
Again,
like,
we'll continue this after the show.
Deal.
It's going to be a fun holiday season.
Oh yeah, it is. Put mushroom in vape pen yet? Can you vape psilocybin yet? Is that the question? That's the question.
What is psilocybin? I don't
the
actually know what that
active psychoactive drug in mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Or acid?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm not doing acid
No, it's not
anymore.
acid?
No.
So you
See,
can't.
that's
you
how much
can't
I am
vape.
not a chemist.
Acid is actually a compound that was created to mimic argot, which is a fungus that grows on bad wheat.
This is how you tell the biggest drug addict in the room when they
Yeah.
get start telling you the
chemical
compounds and
composite.
shit.
Yeah, there we go. Brandon Ruffin, everybody.
No, but that's actually true. Ergot, what he's talking about, is one of the things they think might have triggered the Salem witch trials was because
Yeah.
it makes you go fucking insane, and not like in a fun way, like in like everyone's eyeballs are bleeding, and that's not just the plague.
Yeah,
you
I mean
know?
it's that
Yeah.
it's that
pretty
it's
frightening
that
shit.
fungus's defense from getting
Right.
eaten and shit.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, there's all kinds of shit that's
So
just
can you
around.
vape?
So people
man.
still eat it.
Can
That's-
you vape ayahuasca?
I don't think you want to.
I mean, I've never done it. I've never done any of this stuff.
So with ayahuasca, the ingredient is 5-MeO DMT.
Okay.
So you can totally vape DMT. Any compound that you get to a pure form should be soluble in something.
Yeah, but like ayahuasca is like acid times like weight. Like you need a guide to walk you through taking ayahuasca, or you will potentially like lose your mind.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a good time.
Yeah, I know quite a few comics in New York who talk very openly on stage about doing ayahuasca.
Yeah.
And I hear their stories and I'm like, I would definitely never like to try that.
I mean, I'm too old to do acid. Not that I'm too old. I can't say that. But I have too many doors in my head that need to stay locked for me to do acid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't be doing wanders through my psyche like
Yeah,
that.
people have been telling me for years, they're like, you really got to try mushrooms. And I'm like,
Mushrooms are fine. You just we're not going to turn this into drug corner, are we?
It's
No.
okay.
drug corner.
This is how. Right. Are there any minors listening to this? Stay in school.
No, that could be a
if-
new segment, Drug Corner. I like it.
it's like a 5-minute, just like,
Yeah, fuck
we're
it.
going to talk about vaping meth.
To all the miners out
Get her
there.
done.
Get her done.
I really want to try peyote. That's the one I want to go for.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right.
Then you're
y'all-
going to watch like Dances with Wolves.
No, I'm gonna go.
Fucking
Go rent a cabin. Go rent a cabin. Just
Find yourself. There's
Yeah.
like a lot of like people though that go on those like trip missions for like ayahuasca for depression and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes they come back better, and sometimes they come back insufferable assholes. Because they're like, "Oh, I've seen the face of God," and I'm like, "Sure, Chad, sure you did."
Yeah. How would you know? How do you know that?
Oh my God, I hate it.
It trips me out. People talk about all these like these beings, like actual beings. You're going into yourself.
Yeah, that's all your
Yeah.
own shit.
You're going into
sweetheart.
yourself. You're just hearing. If you listen to those voices long enough, they'll turn into yours. They'll turn into your voice.
Are you on acid right now?
Hell yeah.
too much of that meth pen, bro.
maybe mushrooms.
Yeah, no, I mean, the first time I ate mushrooms, I was 15. I ate a whole eighth to the face, and then me and my friend at the time...
Straight to the face.
Straight to the face, dude. And then me and my friend laid on, like, this playground, like, floor for, like, 3 hours going, I love you. But then I got up, right, and we had to leave eventually to go home. We got up, and there was, like, a whole bunch of kids up here from my high school, like, out of fucking nowhere, you know? And they all knew me as the bad kid that smoked cigarettes, right? So there's 3 or 4 of them. They're like, yo, you have a cigarette? You got a cigarette? But all I see is this group of kids screaming at me for cigarettes, and I threw my whole pack at them and ran away. And
leave me alone.
my friend went back to like get my cigarettes because she's a homie, and they were like, "Is she all right?" And I'm like, "She's fine." And then everyone at school thought I had a meth addiction after that.
Oh,
That's awesome. Good
those little
times.
pricks.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it was mushrooms.
It's a different addiction.
It's not
Leave me
real.
alone.
You can't. I don't think. I mean, I guess you can get addicted to any drug, but like people that get addicted to mushrooms, what happens? You're just a nicer person,
Yeah.
you know?
I just drank in high school.
Mellow.
Yeah,
I
you just. Yeah.
I just drank, but I drank like it was my job. Like
Yeah.
I was the weekend warrior. I was just kind of like, ooh, it's Friday. Let's get. I mean, I was like 16 and 17, like in the neighborhood bar, and people were like I was in my old neighborhood. It was basically like if they knew your dad, if your dad was from the neighborhood, they were like, come on in. Come on in, child. Come on in, you child. Come on, you know, it's
Yeah,
like,
your dad's good for it. Like,
I mean, honestly, I was drinking
Just
with.
put it on his tab. Don't worry.
I was drinking with. It would be like.
What were you drinking? What's
Oh
your
God!
drink of choice?
Now or then?
Then.
It changed a lot. Well, there was a Jack Daniel's phase, and now I can't smell it without getting
it
sick.
smells like bananas.
No, it smells like vomit.
me.
It smells like I can't. I fucking. Ugh, no.
Jack Daniels smells
I-
like bananas.
It smells like.
There you
I
go,
do
Jack
not.
Daniels, a banana brand.
I don't
Next.
like. And then I kind of got into rum for a little bit, and I was like, like rum and not rum and Coke, but I would do like rum and pineapple juice with a shot of like Malibu in it, and I liked like fruity stuff for a while, and then I started doing God, shots were a big deal. It was just like,
I love shots.
like way too much, a lot of Jaeger. I remember one night going out and I was just like, I don't know what to drink. I think I'm just going to do shots tonight. Always a good idea. And I literally...
Jaeger's never a good idea.
So that night, I wound up doing 15 shots of Jaeger, and I chased the Jaeger. I chased the Jaeger with Red Bull. 15.
Jesus.
And I chased him with Red Bull. And like I would do for every, like I would split up the Red Bull between like, I would do like 1 Red Bull to every 3 shots. So I wound up having 5 Red Bulls, 15 shots of Jaeger. By the end of the night, I was
just drinking Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, it was Jaeger bombs,
Yeah,
but it was just
yeah.
like. But by the end of the night, I was
Having
just
a
kind of
fucking
like, I
heart
was just like, like you ever been like so fucked up but you can't sleep? So I was just like, I didn't.
Well,
Yeah, but
like,
like-
when I did uppers, I
yeah,
mean,
like when we did drugs.
It was
We weren't just talking about meth.
like I was like stumbling in
Not when we
place. It was
drank
really.
Jaeger.
yeah.
And then I got into to vodka pretty early on. I was doing a lot of like vodka cranberries or like
Natural
Sex on the
diuretic.
Beach and like
Yeah.
like bullshit like that. And then like now my drink of choice is just either vodka tonic or a vodka martini. Like those, or I'll drink a cider. Like on St. Patrick's Day in New York,
Cider's
because that
good.
was like
Ciders are delicious.
like so I would be drinking for like a solid 12 hours, like give or take on Patty's Day. And I was just like, I'm gonna drink ciders because this is gonna get me less fucked up.
See, I can't do that shit no more. Drinking.
Oh no, now
like
I can't.
that.
No, not. I mean, I have like 3 drinks, and I'm like, oh, I'm ready for a nap. I'm so tired. I'm like, I don't like how I feel.
Like when
the
you're
next
19,
day.
you can drink
Oh,
all
it's
fucking.
great.
You can drink
This
for a
shit's
week straight.
hard on the body, though.
It
man.
is. It's like when you're 45, though, you're just kind of like, I have 2 drinks the next day. I'm like, oh, come on. I
do.
shouldn't feel like this.
I do kind of enjoy too, because when you ask women who like used to drink a lot, like and what they drink now, because like I started off with like well, first of all, when I was in high school, we drank whatever the homeless guy we gave money to would buy for us. So we're talking a lot of Mad Dog 2020,
Hell yeah.
40s and stuff
Hell
like
yeah, a
that.
lot of that crooked eye.
Yeah, crooked eye.
Yeah.
It sounds like a vagina
Mad Dog
euphemism.
2020 is dangerous, bro.
Dude.
It's,
I used to drink Crazy Horse.
I used to love that shit.
Wild Irish Rose.
Then in my early 20s, I drank like whipped cream vodka and
Ugh.
orange juice.
I've done.
Yeah, that was my. I mean, I was 22. I was adorable.
whipped cream vodka.
Whatever.
Yeah, it
whipped
was
cream
the
vodka.
worst.
You know what I drink now?
The worst.
Pinnacle.
You-
So gross.
Pinnacle. Yeah, it was when Pinnacle
I've
was in
been
fucking
there.
everything. They had like Swedish
Cupcake
gummy and all
vodka.
kinds. Disgusting. Now I drink Jameson and a PBR because that's what you drink when you've been through shit. You know?
Right.
I like Jameson
I
too.
need it
If
to
I did,
hurt.
if I
I
take
need it
one,
to hurt like the memories too. Right.
Dude, I'm a lightweight now. I took a shot for the first time on stage at Hell Yes Fest
Oh yeah.
during our show.
This is shot got me
Tequila. Just fucking.
Oh, I can't drink tequila at all.
Mo Alexander, shout out. What's up, Mo? He was like, go get me a shot. I was like, okay. This fucking crazy drunk lady was back there, started hitting me in the face with her hair. She's like, I was like, it knocked over one of the shots. I was like, please calm down, lady, calm down. She got kicked out of that bitch. Too.
Her hair.
Oh, that chick.
That chick, yeah, that's who it was. But I went back there and got a shot of tequila for both of us. I took that shit on stage, and
You're telling a good joke, but I have a fucking chantilly cake that's...
Yeah, she was wild.
No, yeah, she
Oh,
was
you're talking-
fucking.
I thought you
He's
were
talking about the
doing- I
lady.
was
That was like a
I
spot
thought
on
you
she was
just
impression.
I
crazy.
thought you were doing a bit.
No, I thought he was having a stroke.
No, I would be going.
He's just like
Sometimes they can look very similar.
big chili cake. I was like, there he goes.
You never know what brand.
probably
that,
next.
That Bell's palsy will kick in. And
Yeah, you'll know it. You'll
Like-
know it. You'll hear it in my voice. I'll be like, yeah, man, I did it. I had stroke face for a little while.
Yeah, you pulled it off well though.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you.
telling jokes and everything through that
You
shit.
did. You're a fucking trooper, man.
Motherfucking soldier.
I feel like everyone thinks like, is she doing a 5 minutes or is she having a nervous breakdown? Like that's, I think, kind of like the line I ride.
Yeah.
You know. So.
But you ride it
With
well.
comedy?
You ride it well, bro. You while you're on stage.
With my life. Yeah.
What
No,
did
run like the past 5 minutes. What the fuck?
What did I say earlier? I feel like I'm always 5 minutes away from having a stroke.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty. Definitely on stage. It's just like I'm just screaming at the audience, and you're like, more. We love. Like, why are you like this? It's like I feel like every time I get on stage, the audience suddenly becomes like an abused,
it's
like part of an
we
abused
have an
relationship.
abusive
Yeah.
relationship
Yeah.
with the crowd, absolutely. Where I'm like,
The
please
potential
love
is
me
there.
like
Yeah.
my mother
It's like, I
didn't,
might slap
know?
you.
Right. That's definitely. We all desperately need attention because.
Hell yeah.
I've definitely threatened a few audiences in my time. Like I've been like, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't shut the fuck up, I will wrap this cord around your neck and murder you. Like, and then there's people in the back like, yeah. Like,
I turn like, yeah, if I'm not hitting, like, I'll turn hostile. That's definitely true. Like when I did a featured set at Ugly Dog in February. It was my first one over there. And I have a bit that I do as part of my 10 minutes about when I got into a fight with Karen in a dive bar, like, a few years ago. But, so I got this set ready, and, like, in front of me, directly in front of the audience, was, like, 5, like, housewives from the West Bank, you know, with, like, the leopard print coat.
This is your
the
people.
teased hair.
Not
Right.
my people. They fucking crazy.
And they didn't crack.
They are, actually.
They didn't crack one smile for anyone else's set. So I go up there and I do the bit, right? But I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just talking directly to them. You know, you see the banana clip in the minivan, fucking. I turn hostile. I mean, because fuck it, you know, whatever.
Did you scare them?
Yeah, I scare a lot of people. I had somebody at my bar last night tell me, like, that, you know, that a lot of, like, men are scared of me that hang out at that bar. And I'm like, that's the point.
A lot of men are
That's
scared
how I
of
establish
a lot of
dominance.
women. 'Cause, like, y'all are fucking scary, just period.
Yeah, well, because life makes you this. I used to be nice, you know? I used to be pleasant and talk to people.
Pleasant.
oh my God.
Pleasant. I like that.
You sound like, you ever see
like
Steel
that.
Magnolias? You sound like Lisa.
No, that's my pleasant.
You sound
Final
like
evolution. Are you serious?
the still magnolia that got left out in the rain.
Wow. Wow.
I find you pleasant.
Thank you.
Like fucking, but then again, I'm real gruff, so like.
Yeah, with your cardigan.
That's how. That's that. This is the.
It's a
this
very
is
masculine
the, This
cardigan.
dulls the edge between me and them.
I find you to be a pleasant person.
Yeah, thank
You know,
you.
we have we got a good comedy family here, and we
We do.
get along with each other.
I like the New Orleans stand-up community a lot.
So do I.
It's a good bunch of people.
We do our thing here. And you gave me a little mushroom. I keep it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That was a cool little fucking thing.
It's like a mushroom rock, not like a mushroom.
Yeah, Anastasia.
He tried to eat it though.
I wish.
He did.
I give
couldn't- he
people
couldn't.
like weird shit when you're friends with me.
Yeah, no, I like weird gifts. That's the shit, you know. For y'all who don't know, Anastasia was on my roast battle team. Killed it. What award did you win?
Beth, I think it was best writer.
Wasn't yours the Burn?
The Burn something.
The Burn Award?
The Burn Award. I got a big Zippo lighter, which I have not gotten lighter fluid yet, but. will
Yeah, you
eventually.
did. I think that was the
That thing was
coolest
cool,
prize.
actually. No,
Yeah.
I actually really liked it. That was brutal, though, having to come up with new shit every week.
Well, I
It
tell
made
you-
me a much better writer, like, really quickly.
I
will
tell you,
say that.
you really fucking shined on that.
I
like,
fucking
for
dude,
real.
I got one of my favorite jokes out of that. Remember that last one that I did where I like basically said how everybody was going to die, including myself, as like
Yeah.
the roast. I was really hungover and tired
Yeah.
that day. So I did this whole thing about like me and Amy were gonna cats eating our face alone in an apartment. You know, and then like I had like this joke about like now I've put it into my set where it's like, you know, like I know how I'm gonna die, you know, like alone, months, cat eat my face. I don't answer my phone now. You know what I mean? And so, but I'm okay with it because one, at least my body will feed the one thing that I love.
Yeah.
And two, hopefully like my face being half eaten by a cat will dissuade whatever creepy morgue worker from fucking my corpse.
Probably not. No.
This is
Probably
type,
not.
this is the type of jokes
They're
we
just
have
gonna
on our
they're just
team.
gonna turn you over.
And
I don't need to
that's-
see her face.
And that's the kind of comedy you can expect at our show next.
Hey,
All that's gonna do.
we
is
made it to the
create a-
championship round. We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We did. We fucking did it.
Hell yeah.
I didn't see. I think I saw every team perform. I really thought you guys were gonna take it. I was just like I was really thinking you guys. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna say you
Don't
guys gonna
bring
take-
up old.
They probably.
Nope.
They probably.
So
They
many.
probably would have. If
So did
Pickle
y'all
wouldn't have gotten that one.
Did y'all perform at Hell Yes Fest? How about that?
We
That'll probably happen.
Well, I mean, because comedians are not like comedians always like to think that we're more like thick-skinned than we actually are. I think is part of the issue with roast battles. Where everything's fine. I mean, I don't have a heart, so you can't hurt my feelings.
no, our
There's
team
nothing
was good.
anyone can say to me that a 12-year-old didn't tell me in middle school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with a roast battle, most people would be like, fat, fat, fatty, fat, fat. And I'd be like, my whole life, thanks.
right. You know.
Fucking kidding
They
me.
call me a spooky bitch. Yeah, I know.
Oh, spooky bitch.
That just sounds like some like.
I just want to call somebody that now. Yo,
Wait.
spooky bitch.
Marcus Bond did have a good one about the bats. What?
Oh, bats flying out of my vagina.
yeah, that shit was fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
I would not even be here if that was a thing. I would have my OnlyFans living
Dude,
on
you
an
just
island.
fucking point of view the whole time. Just
I would be so like I would actually genuinely be happy if I had that kind
Bats
of
were
shit.
just flying
be like,
out
I
of your
love
vag.
it when they're all nesting
Dude,
right before they fucking exit. I love the wing flutter of 1,000 bats in my gut.
I want to be a monster.
Hell yeah.
I
that'd be-
desperately want to.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what.
be a
You
monster.
fucking shoot some bats out your vagina, and like
Yeah.
people will fucking.
and then the whole world
They'll
will
notice.
open up
they
for
will
me.
take.
I don't know,
They will
slap-
approach you differently.
Slap
They will do fucking. They will be trepidatious.
trepidation.
I think if you
It's
just
a very
slap
minimum.
a couple of like children and a few old people around, people will be like, "She's a monster."
I
You
don't,
know?
right, but like I don't want to be one of those, you know.
You want to be like a creepy monster,
want
not
to be
like a bad
Frankenstein.
person.
There's
I mean,
like
somebody's
this.
gotta
There's like
do
this genre of horror movie that I really enjoy, and it's called Good for Her. So it's like Jennifer's Body is like a perfect example.
Okay.
Midsummer is another one.
I haven't
where-
seen that one
Where
yet.
generally the whole point of it is like the woman is like the one that ends up being the monster and killing everybody, but she's kind of like it's like yeah, but you do you, girl, because
Right.
all these people fucking suck.
Yeah, we understand. We're with you. We're with you on
He's
that
like,
one.
we understand. Please don't kill me.
Yeah, no, I fucking.
No, I'm
I'm sure that's how I'm gonna go.
I'm far too.
The hands of a
The
woman.
hands of a woman, but probably not the hands because y'all like, tend to poison people.
We tend to
but-
poison,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
and it's usually for financial gain.
Yeah.
Well,
Going
yeah,
back to my
okay.
favorite subject, anyway.
Yeah.
But it's true. Serial killers, female serial killers are generally it's because we want money. Male serial killers, it's like no, because I can't come any other way. It's interesting.
you remind me of my mom.
It's a
like,
lot
oh.
of that, right?
They always got some mommy issue shit.
Yeah, they do.
Well, yeah, because like like there was in DC, there's like this big dominatrix scene. I used to hang out with a bunch of them when I was a kid because
No.
right, I know, weird. But one of them told me that she had she wouldn't tell me her clients. She's like this 6'2" fucking dominatrix, chick. But she had one customer that stuck with me forever, client, where she told me he was a high-powered Republican politician. This was about 10, 12 years ago. So like make your own guesses. I like to think it was Mitch McConnell. But essentially
First name I was thinking.
See, got you. So essentially, the guy would come over with a carton of eggs that he would bring himself, and he would take off all of his clothes and lay down on the floor, and she would take the eggs and put it on like his forehead and then smash them with her heel. And then he would get up, wash off, get dressed, and leave.
That
Oh,
sounds-
I definitely think that's him because he looks like he'd be like,
Right?
like,
Oh, yolk face.
Okay, egghead.
I call him Eggy Boy Mitch.
Eggy boy
Fucking-
Mitch. I desperatally want somebody on the
it's
news.
like Lindsey Graham, and he just like squeals every
the
time.
evil Keebler elf. Yeah. But that's the thing. All these old man politicians too. You look like fucking like Nosferatu. Like you know what I mean? You look like what haunts under the bed. And then you find out they're all molesting kids, and it's like, oh, okay. You literally
it
are
is.
the monster underneath the bed.
There are a lot of
sorry.
people who do go to those dominatrix chicks though, like
Oh, yeah.
and hire
Because they need somebody to tell them no or whatever. Because they usually have these high-powered kind of
echelons.
jobs.
Yeah,
and shit.
I guess that's what it is. These higher echelons type of job, big corporation
Like,
jobs.
I
or
want to be a little baby too.
Yeah, I guess when you have like a high stress,
put them in a
job,
cage
you're
and
like,
shock them. You know.
Right.
It's like I've seen some shit in business, so now I want to see some shit in my life. It's like, please, it's
It's
just
what
like,
people-
Like
who
get a
don't have-
colonoscopy. You know.
People that don't have problems, you know what I mean? So they have to kind of invent them. I think is like
Right.
what
Yeah,
essentially happens.
I think money could fuck you up, I guess.
Oh yeah, dude. That's
Money fuck you up worse than
Money.
anything else,
Yeah.
bro.
dude. There's
And then there's just some people who are naturally like into weird shit. Like
Yeah.
I had a friend who worked
I'm
at
right here.
I had a friend who worked at a sex club, and he was a comic in New York, and he would tell a story. He was like, I think he did security, and there was this one like Hasidic Jewish guy who would come in, and like he would always basically, it's like they had this giant like black fist dildo like on like a fucking like on like a
On
like with
a
a
bronze
giant
stick,
handle,
yeah.
and he would just come in and just get like rammed with that thing.
Oh my God.
And my friend like walked by the room and was just like,
that's how you train for the bull. You know,
and it all comes full circle,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
right here. All of this. Fucking. I had somebody ask me if I could do if I could do a drag brunch, like MC a drag brunch, and I was like, sure, I could do that. And then they were like, oh, well, it has to be a clean set, and I was like, never mind.
Clean set of
Never
drag
mind.
brunch?
Well, because like they have kids part of it now. Too.
Right.
So, like I get it, but it's like none of my material. I
What a
probably
drag.
like here's my big plan one day when I'm like really destitute, right? When like nobody wants me anymore and like broke down 50-year-old. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find
You say
Jesus.
broke down 50-year-old?
You
Yes.
know what I mean.
I know. Man, we're just like, well,
You know,
a few years away.
right? So listen. So I'm gonna find Jesus, right? And then I'm gonna do the Christian comedy circuit.
There you go.
Because you put a fucking Jesus fish on anything, those bastards will buy it. I swear to God.
This is
True.
going to be my old lady's favorite episode.
So yeah.
She into the Jesus fish?
She's always like, I'm going to be a preacher. She's like, that's what I'm like, bro, you can't
you,
just
man.
not
Whatever.
be a preacher. Right? She's like, it's the money. I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah, no,
fuck
of course
that.
it's always the money.
Yeah, that's what y'all sound like. I swear.
If I do, yeah, it's just tax shelters for pedophiles. That's all that
I mean,
nonsense is.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them, you know? Not all of them.
Well,
Not all of them.
Disclaimer.
There are out there. I'm not going to say that it's not true.
Disclaimer.
No, it's a lot of the Catholic Church.
But there you go.
The evangelicals
Yeah.
are really giving them for a run for their money these days too,
Right.
you know, and the Mormons. We're not going to get
the
into this.
Mormons.
We're
the
not gonna get into-
Mormons.
this
But
is how-
they're
this is how I
geared-
get-
They're geared for some crazy
I'm gonna
shit
get
like that.
doxxed.
You know, magic underwear and fucking soaking
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's
all
all-
that shit.
And
like-
they're like, this is my wife. She's 11. And you're like,
and this is my other wife. She's 12. I got one that's 13.
and this
Right.
is my
My
original
14-year-old
wife.
wife is out at work
You
right
know,
now. So.
and then his kids and his wives are like the same age because
Yeah.
he got married when he was 18 and
Yeah.
now he's like 40. So it's just like, you know, it all meets.
God,
God, it's
what
so
a
fucking
nightmare.
weird.
who the
I,
fuck would want that many wives?
I don't know.
Men?
Crazy people. Men. Thank you. You
Yeah.
all are the ones that come up with this shit. I don't know.
You don't have you
That's
notice.
God's fault. That was God. That shit's God's fault.
You know,
there.
y'all have been saying
That's
that for a
fucking-
long time now, and I'm starting to get the feeling that God guy doesn't exist.
Wait, actually, wait. The Mormons.
I had
I'm
that
pretty
kind of
sure he
feeling
does.
when
No,
I
no,
figured
the-
out
the
how
Mormons
fucking
weren't.
horrible a wife could be.
But-
and it was like, fucking 72 virgins?
lot.
Thanks a lot, God.
I don't need nothing
Thanks a
more than
lot.
one.
Isn't
Thanks a lot.
Mormons like Joseph Smith? What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
Joseph Smith and his magical gold plates that no one could see but him.
Right. I was in Utah once. I went to like the tabernacle or whatever it is, and there was a giant
The
like
tabernacle,
I swear
yeah.
this like I went to it and it was like, and I walked in. I was like looking for a bathroom, and I walked in and like 4 like very excited white people. Like there's the Book of Mormon and there's like the hello song, and 4 white people were just like hello, 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 and I was like, oh my God, it's real.
It's my nightmare.
And I went to
Popping up like prairie dogs.
It was weird. There was like a space Jesus in there. It was just like
Oh yeah, they have like a whole alien thing.
yeah. It was but
What?
the top
Wait.
floor. There was like
Wait,
Mormons?
what?
So the
Oh,
whole thing,
yeah.
so the whole thing with Mormons, right? The whole reason that like they're supposed to have bunches of wives is because the whole point is that when you die as a man, as Mormon, you get your own planet. So you need a bunch of wives
Your
to
face is
fill the
great.
planet with your inbred fucking children, I suppose, because you're the only, you know. Anyway, so that's
Okay, they isn't that the one
That kind
where
of
they
sounds
fuck
cool,
behind?
though. Children and bread? Like,
Don't they fuck behind
kid
sheets in
muffin.
Mormon?
I mean, yeah, they've got like the hole in the sheets thing or
I
whatever.
thought
Is
that
that
was
the-
the Hasidics.
I don't know, dude. Just wear regular
The
underwear. and
Hasidic
fuck
Jews might
normally.
be that too.
Ooh,
Maybe
They
it's
got
multiple.
magic underwear is what
Is
the
that-
Mormons
Got it,
have.
got it.
They have
You know what they
magic
have?
underwear and they soak.
You know what the Hasidic Jew guys are into, though? Because I used to know a couple punk rock chicks that did foot fetish stuff in New York City. Hasidic Jews were their main
Foot
customer
fetish.
base. Yeah, bunch of feet guys.
Stinky toe lovers.
Yep, stinky toe lovers.
I'm sure of them like a nice smelling
Look,
foot with
Fuck
you know,
whatever you want as long as it's
pedicure.
consensual. Like, that's
Right.
all I ask.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, really? Dude. That's like the panty sniffers, you know what
I mean,
I don't
panty
get.
definitely. If I was into feet, I wouldn't want one that looked like it was caught in a bear trap.
But
Yeah,
I
you
don't
want a pedicured one, you know, moisturized.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a whole thing.
I like
go
all
walk
that.
like a
barefoot on a
crusty-
railroad track for me, girl.
That's
Make
how
sure
you
you got a
sell it.
straw
That's
in your
how you
mouth.
sell a foot.
Well, that's a different way to go with it, I suppose. Kind of a hoof vibe.
I'll accept the country ones. The what?
The cloven footed
The cloven.
When you get
God.
hungry, you send them out to go catch a raccoon for you. Yeah.
a raccoon.
To eat.
I feel like you're just talking about a dog now.
Those things are full of parasites.
Barefoot country girls.
Barefoot country girls. They still make those.
She'll fucking dig
She
a
better
well
know
for
better.
you.
If she's a barefoot country girl, she's gonna know better than to bring that raccoon back.
What? What was that sentence? What was that?
Right.
What would she,
She
bring
better
back
bring
instead?
the raccoon.
Something a little more
Sorry.
Like a possum?
edible.
Possum?
I don't
Or-
know that you want to eat a possum
Squirrel?
either.
I mean, like, I don't.
We're
Yeah,
from
what?
squirrel,
Nutra?
but you'd have a
Yeah,
hard
you
time
gotta-
eating.
you gotta
them.
remember,
I mean,
like, we're from
catching one.
cities.
We're from I'm from New York. She's from
I
Baltimore.
know
like,
squirrels and pigeons
yeah.
and the occasional raccoon
Oh, and rats.
and rats. Oh, rats.
So many rats.
Is that
So
what you
many
hunt?
rats.
you used to hunt pigeons and bring them home and be like,
The
look,
fuck is wrong
No.
with you?
look, hubby, I got pigeons for dinner.
No, you just be like walking through the street and be like, get the fuck out of the way, you know?
Dude,
Trying
I
to
see.
take one.
Bite them right out of the air.
What trips me out is
in New
the
York, the pigeons are aggressive as
They're
fuck.
great, yeah.
the rat pictures is what really like the pictures of like rats. How many they
Dude, I saw it with
Oh, it's crazy.
are.
the
like,
last time I was in New York, I took a video of it. It's on my Instagram. But I saw this rat open a coffee cup in the subway tracks and crawl into it. I was like, that is a whole mood.
Yeah, that's like a land
So every
octopus.
morning, I really connected with that.
Oh, it's
fucking rat.
or
That was his
like
home.
you ever see a rat on the subway, like on the subway
Oh,
car
yeah.
itself? That's always fucking everybody's like freaked out, like oh I can't get the fuck away. And
He's
then-
like, I'm just trying to get to the next stop like you.
Anybody sitting there?
Baltimore rats are probably the most aggressive ones. Baltimore rats don't give a fuck. You'd literally be standing outside of like a bar or something, and they would just like run across your feet like you weren't even there.
Oh,
they don't give a
Lord.
shit. Rubbing their little paws at you in an alleyway. You know.
That's like the rats in Marrero, bro. They're thugs.
Yeah.
You know?
little
The rats
doggy
and-
chain. You know.
And the rats down here are the nutria rats, right? Like
No,
there's
no,
like-
no.
No,
We got
no.
real rats.
we got real
Nutria.
sewer rats.
Okay, so you
dude.
have both.
A nutria is a different
No,
thing.
nutria
Yeah.
is like those giant
Yeah.
hamster-looking fucks.
Yeah.
You get those in the
teeth.
woods. If you
Yeah.
you can see
You don't
a
have them in
nutria,
the city.
and
They
they're
got it.
you can see
aggressive
those
as a
in the woods. They
motherfucker
are,
too.
and they fuck up the ground. But like our sewer rats, they're gangsters.
They're lazy
They
as
don't
shit.
give a damn.
I call bullshit.
No, not Marrero, bro.
Oh,
Those suckers.
Marrero. I mean,
those suckers. They one trapped me. I was trapped in the bathroom with one, and it was not fun.
Fuck
You know,
pickle.
it was. Tell you, me and my buddy was walking down the street one time, and there was a rat. He popped up from the sewer, and there was 2 sewer holes, and he was running back and forth, and we were just walking by, smoking weed, minding our business, and he stopped and looked at us both, biggest yellow teeth just went, and we were like, look, bro, we ain't fucking with you.
Wait,
you
he
just
screamed at you?
He screamed at us.
I've never seen a rat scream at
It was
someone.
on the West Bank.
He was on the West Bank. Yeah, yeah. What the fuck are they yelling? You know, he screamed at us both, and we were like, "Burn, that's your territory.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck." You know, and they're big, bro. I mean, like our without tail,
Damn.
they're big.
Without tail?
Without tail, bodies.
This is Rat Corner, everybody.
Yeah.
and it's
Welcome to Rat Weekly.
we got a lot of possums now, though. So the possums eat rats.
No, they
I am.
don't.
Yeah,
That's
I think
not
they
true.
do. I'm pretty sure
That's
they
They
do.
eat bugs. I know
Can someone fact check that?
Yeah, yeah.
Fact
They
check
eat,
that.
like, bugs or
Where's Grim when
something.
you
I know that they
Grim,
eat ticks.
They do not.
I'm
eat
pretty
fucking
sure. Look it
rats.
up.
I'm looking it up.
Look it up real
I will
quick.
not have you.
That's
I'm
what
pretty
Mo,
sure.
That's what Mo feeds is.
I will not have you
No,
spread
but
possum
possums.
slander.
No, check it out. I'm pretty sure, cause dude, we don't have rats no more, but we got possums in
Dude,
my
that's
neighborhood.
not how that works.
We would like to
I
take
mean,
this
big-
time to
big old
thank our
possums.
fact checking team.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
just added them this week. So
Fruit, grain, and insect sex. Fucking rats.
And look, Pickle's like, God damn it, Google.
This is how Trump got elected.
This is
Spread of false information.
use bleach. Use bleach. This,
Dude, I love how little.
I could have sworn.
Although, wait. As for the opossum diet, anything best describes the menu. Birds, eggs, mice, rats, insects, snails, nuts, garbage.
right.
It's all fair
But
game.
it's not specific
This is also
rats.
from 2015, so who
Yeah.
fucking knows?
An opossum would have a hard time catching a rat. They're blind and fairly slow.
Yeah, they're not. They kind
But
of.
they go off a scent.
They kind
Smell.
of wait
Rats
for
are
the food
blind
to get to them.
also. They're they're not that.
Dude,
They're
no,
not
they're-
the big beady black eyes.
We don't believe anything you say.
Literally
I
none
don't
of
believe
this feel natural.
From this point forward,
have to
everything you
fact check
say is
everything.
fucking
Right.
suspect.
You
Why don't you go get a
man.
colonoscopy, motherfucker?
I'm thinking about it.
Good
Gotta
idea
make
for
sure
your-
you
for
don't
your
have
health.
butt cancer. You know,
I can't
Just
get
Right.
one in the next
Man, that's
20
got to
minutes.
be the
though.
worst cancer, because you got to tell people that.
I mean, you don't have to tell people.
Well,
that.
I mean, people are gonna ask, "Where's your cancer at?" You gotta say your butt.
Where's your
Yeah.
cancer
Takes
at?
away the gravity of the situation.
Where
Yeah.
you got it? Where you got it? Where's yours?
Where's yours?
What? I just have a shaved head. It's no big deal.
It's like, I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
I apologize. That seems.
No.
I'm sorry for everything.
So our
I've ever said.
possums eat rats in Marrero.
No, again, not based on any scientific evidence.
Really, the whole point was how edible is a possum?
Actually, I think possums are edible.
Again, we're
I mean,
city chicks. I don't really,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to try possum.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to try possum either.
I think they're cute.
Not, yeah.
want-
But in the event of an apocalypse,
Oh God, you know
what?
In the event
How
of an
far would
apocalypse,
you go?
like you're gonna at some point people are gonna be eating people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
This cannibalism is gonna
Exactly.
I'm taking a bottle. I'm gonna go.
Would you go that far?
I'm taking a bottle of
you think?
Oxys and locking myself in the liquor cabinet
Dude,
at work. Fuck that.
that would be the reason for like, that would be the main thing I do. Is apocalypse?
You wanna eat people?
Trying a person.
I'm too soft.
He's
He's so excited. He's like, I can't wait.
Apocalypse!
And we have found the serial killer in our group.
Like, does this have Wi-Fi? It's not gonna
We
work.
have found the serial. Anastasia, you said you wouldn't.
No.
You're the one that surprises me. I thought you would.
I'm taking a bottle.
I thought you would have been first. Like, fuck it, let's do
chugging
it.
a bottle of Oxys and locking myself in the liquor cabinet at work. I'm not doing
I
any of that.
would need for somebody to cook it down into a
I
stew
don't-
or something. I'm not just gonna sit there with like an arm like.
No,
I don't.
Pot,
I
baby.
I need my Wi-Fi, my air conditioning, my Instacart delivering my groceries. I'm not made for that world.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic Instacart?
Yeah, why not?
Just send out for people.
Pocket, that's a good.
Yeah.
It's very Soylent
Like,
Green.
make sure
And it also
that you dodge the
it also
zombies.
depends on what apocalypse scenario you're talking about. Zombies, no fucking way.
Yeah, zombies. I'm not making it outside of the like week one.
No.
Like, look at me. I can't outrun shit.
Yeah, and then I
You
have
know,
to move.
like I'm not.
I'm gonna just
No.
do like Rick and sleep through the whole thing and then wake up when it's
Yeah, but
on.
I would be like, what was the dude who like Shane shot and like with Otis or whatever?
That's not how it
like,
works,
No,
sir.
like I would get shot because I was trying to do something right and help someone, and then I would just get like shot and like left for dead, and the zombies were like, I'm like
That was-
motherfucker.
This is my fate. I can't
Like
believe this
season
shit.
2.
Now if it's
I
like
was just a comic. Fuck.
Now, if we're talking like a water world scenario, fucking 100%, put me on a boat, float me out to sea. I fucking love it.
Oh, you would
Cigarettes
definitely.
or money, boom.
No,
I'm down.
I could see you definitely being in some
Oh, the
Mad
Kevin
Max.
Costner of the
no,
sea.
Mad Max kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
but yeah, Mad Max. I would do Mad.
I would do that.
Wait, except for the whole like breeder thing that they have, where like in the last one, where you had to like have that old weird guy's babies. That was not fun looking.
Yeah, no, that's not a good time.
Why does the apocalypse scenario always have to be patriarchal? Let's get into it. No, it's not. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. But that is a good point, because here's my thing. I don't think men, like, surviving the apocalypse is very much like a kind of a masculine fantasy, right? Because probably more likely what's going to happen is women would probably survive because, and this is true when you look at, like, survivalists, like those
Not
people
for
that
very
go,
long.
wait, hold on, let me finish my statement. The reason I say this is, those people that do the survivalist competitions and
Yeah.
stuff, the women usually do better because they can handle the extreme isolation better than men can. And women are more likely to work together, to do community, like, in those Naked and Afraid shows.
Sounds like comics will survive because I can handle
Comics will not
Absolutely
survive.
not. No fucking way.
extreme
The
isolation.
delicate hothouse flowers that are the
Did you-
comedians.
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
Everyone's
serious?
so fucking precious about
Think
their
of- think of
feelings.
Morgan
It's like,
Dance.
I eat my hot Cheetos. Like, yeah.
you see everyone being like, nobody laughed at my joke during the group meeting of the apocalypse. I have to go. Just shut the fuck up.
Why didn't you book me for that open mic at the end of the fucking universe?
We've had a group meeting and decided that there has been an apocalypse.
You're getting canceled from the apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
We felt like the barometric pressure was a little off, and apocalypse.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always assume I would not. I don't think I would survive, but like I remember one time when I had a job, we did one of those like escape rooms, and I was like, I'm gonna be terrible at this. And as soon as I locked the door, I was like, check that closet, open that door, look in that drawer, let's fucking do this. And I got us out of the room, and I was
Nice.
like, maybe I would do better at
It's a
this
good
kind of
point.
shit.
I like-
It's
it's a good
Like my
point.
instincts just kicked in. So
I did survive 2 weeks in the Grand Canyon with like a bunch of
wow.
white people and like still made it out. So
There you
that's
go.
a story for another fucking
yeah, I
day.
feel like in an apocalypse, I'm like, I'm a good person. I would turn into like a murderer. I'd be Negan all of a sudden. I'd have a bat and like I literally have like 8 baseball bats in my house. So
I mean,
like
indiscriminate murder would be like,
Baseball bats and
Like-
spikes.
like
like
I-
that slip
I always
worth
liked
living for.
Michonne.
like if yeah,
Say that
she's
again.
great.
My bad.
Oh no, go on.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking like I didn't think about that angle of the apocalypse where I could like
Kill people.
kill people because that would be fun. Kill zombie Mitch McConnell, like. That
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
shit.
I think if the
make
purge,
make it fun. Make it a tour.
like if the purge was a real thing,
Go to
it's like
LA.
I like to think that I wouldn't kill people, but I'm like,
People, but person. Let's
oh
say
yes,
person.
yes. Like there might be like
I might not
something-
kill people.
right, but like there might be a person who you're like,
It also
Oh,
takes
person.
a lot of effort to actually kill a person, and
Yes.
I'm like
With
far
your
too
bare
lazy.
hands? Because,
I
like,
mean, unless you have like unless you shoot them in the face or something.
Well, in the apocalypse,
But if I wanna,
does it take a lot
you
of
know,
effort?
Yeah, it's the apocalypse. Everything is harder. That's the
Yeah.
whole
the
point.
kill factor doesn't change. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
not
it
like,
would-
the apocalypse,
anything-
now we
easier
can just
for
thump
me.
you in the temple.
no, it might because think
it would
about
be
it.
harder
like-
because at some point they're going to take all the weapons and shit. See, this is men just don't think.
and also think about it.
That's
You're not
gotta
going to be
look.
you're not going to be eating on a
Hold
regular
up, hold up,
basis, so your
because
energy
he's not
levels are
thinking-
going to be completely different. You have
I'm
to
over
run
here
completely
fucking-
I
off of
plan on
adrenaline.
surviving this thing. I'm not. I'm fully surviving. Dog.
I don't know. I'm going to say it now. If there's an apocalypse,
Let's just say
first
your
comic
plan
dead
already
is
has
right
some
here.
balls.
Oh yeah, Pickle's not going to make it.
Pickle, I'm sorry.
I'm dead already.
Holes all in
fucking
this
done for.
plan.
Oh, I
and it
can't
hadn't
get a
even
po'
been laid
boy.
out.
Fuck this. That's the other thing too.
Where the chips?
What is the point also? Like, so I can survive the end of the world when there's nothing that I like. There's no brie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't even charge this fucking phone.
Right. Exactly.
A world without cannolis would not be a good
right.
world.
What
I
the
tell
fuck
you
is the
what.
point? You know. And then
World without cannolis.
world without fucking. That's the most stereotypical Italian shit you've ever fucking said.
Blood of mascarpone right out of the
Like
end of this.
cannolis, bro.
I get it. I fucking had a fit about yogurt the other day. So Greek shit.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just American yogurt sucks. I'm not gonna go on this rant, but I will momentarily. It's not supposed to be watery, okay? Yogurt's supposed to be thick. I'm not. All right. I'm sorry.
Which is whenever you get
rough
the.
subject. It's a rough
Like-
subject. For me.
Aren't you
I
supposed
get
to
it.
like mix it in though?
I mean, you put honey and walnuts in it. That's what Greeks do.
And
Yeah.
it's also a really great substitute for sour cream.
Yep. See? All kinds of shit. This
Tzatziki.
is yogurt corner.
Tzatziki. Tzatziki.
Oh yeah, that's garlic yogurt. That's the
That's
best shit
shit.
ever. That's two
So good.
great things together. I bathe in that
It's a
shit.
cucumber fucking.
TCU. Wow.
Cucumber and
Dill and all kinds of shit.
Good lord,
garlic.
it's delicious.
I don't know how to cook. You know.
So, are you familiar with the American institution that is this can't be yogurt?
No.
That's the real shit.
I thought it was. I can't believe this is butter. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Never heard that.
No, that's margarine's line. But this can't be yogurt. TCBY.
No, I'm
If
not.
you're in the know. Was
I'll check Yogurt Weekly.
Oh wait, the frozen yogurt?
Yeah.
Oh god.
isn't that the best shit? Way
haven't-
better than that Greek stuff.
Oh my god.
No,
I will wrap this wire
No,
around your throat.
I'm totally being sarcastic.
Somebody
it's
the
like-
other day, like when I was like, oh, like I'm from Greece, isn't it like a third world country? No, we have like all kinds of things. What are you talking about?
We have colonoscopies too.
We live here in this dumpster fire. Are you
Yeah,
fucking
this is a
kidding
third
me?
world country, but
Right.
with some
Yeah.
like advancements.
I always call New Orleans like the third world country.
No, I mean America.
No,
It's
America.
just
Of America.
The whole
America-
fucking country.
Oh, we turning there.
America's ghetto as fuck. Like the
Do you know
entire
other
thing.
countries have commercials where for $1 a day you can feed an American?
American child.
There are
Look.
literal commercials like that in other countries.
Hold on.
No,
the
they
other
don't.
No,
day,
that's fucking
Cigar.
100%
the other
true.
day, I
Really?
saw a
Yes.
commercial where you could, for just a couple of cents more than you could feed Mbubu and his entire family, you could,
Lord.
you could,
Canceled.
you could,
Canceled.
you could sponsor a fully grown, and I mean almost about to die, Jewish refugee.
He's going for all the way canceled.
This is a fucking, that's 100% fact.
I
Is
just
it?
love about to die.
Yeah, like
Jewish
an
person.
old lady. She's like,
You mean-
please help.
You mean a Holocaust survivor?
No,
You
no, no.
Fucking monster.
No, no. I don't mean a Holocaust survivor. I don't mean a Holocaust survivor
She survived
Because-
Auschwitz. Will she survive you?
because we don't call Holocaust survivors refugees. For one. But
Stop while you're ahead, bro.
Oh my
but they have got. I mean,
Never mind.
there are currently Jewish people in turmoil, like right now. That didn't go through the Holocaust. So,
I just used to really like Kanye. You know.
well, I mean,
Yeah, we just leave it.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, we leave
I
that
don't
to
know that
Kanye.
they've ever heard Kanye.
Oh, at this point, I
Yeah.
think no one on this
Like-
planet's fucking had heard Kanye.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as I could see, these people didn't have TVs or
No, now it's
electricity.
these people.
Well, I didn't
These
say
people.
you people or
Well,
those.
now you said it,
you know,
folks. On
I mean,
record.
This is getting so good.
On record.
For $1 a day, you can sponsor colonoscopies.
The
And
Jews. So there you go.
if you combine those, you could probably sponsor a Jewish refugee's colonoscopy.
And that's how we put an FU in funny today, folks.
It's going to be the benefit. you know?
I really appreciate y'all coming in, man.
Absolutely.
It's
This
been
was a lot of
fun.
fun.
This was a lot of
Fun.
fun. I
Yeah,
definitely
y'all are a
do, yeah.
hoot. Y'all are a fucking a really cool pairing to
Thank
see
you.
as a
Yeah.
producer team.
Where
That's
can people
really
follow
fun.
y'all real quick?
On Instagram, Anna Medusa, ANAMEDUSA. Can I do my shows now? Too?
Yeah.
I have my shows coming up are November 26th. I'm at American Townhouse for Femme Fatale. December 6th, I'm co-hosting Stage Fright with Ryan Rogers at St. Vincent's.
Great show.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. I can't wait to scare the shit out of people. December 22nd is our show, Asylum Variety Show at Bar Redux. And then December 30th, I am doing Comedy House NOLA to make fun of the whole year with 11 other comedians.
Hell
It's
yeah.
going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm on that one too.
Yeah, we're going to kill it.
Yeah. What month you got?
I got May.
I think I got June
Yeah. Ooh.
or July. No, it's June.
Okay.
Pretty
Sick.
sure it's June. It's the month that the war started. The Ukraine and Russia war.
the war.
I thought, didn't that start in February?
Nah.
No, it's definitely starting February. Anyway,
don't
Samantha
think so.
Bednarz.
I looked it up, bro. That's what it said for June, I think. Or
I think you might want to
Pickle,
look
we
at
are
that.
suspicious that June is even a month now. We are checking this.
Yeah, we're not sure if we trust you anymore.
Well, and I guess I'll just real quick. You can find me, Samantha S.J. Bednarz at anywhere you can find me, except Twitter. It's Bednarz Samantha because some bitch stole my name.
Bastard.
So and she doesn't even use the account, and not that I use Twitter anymore. I haven't used Twitter in 5 years.
You want me to fight her for you?
I mean, probably.
All right.
But and my show's coming up. Where I don't have a lot right now, but it's fine. So the show at Bar Redux on December 22nd, and actually January 22nd, I'm having a birthday show at Comedy House NOLA at 7 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Sunday, come on out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure I'll be doing other stuff, begging for money, and
And attention.
Yes.
Sweet, sweet attention.
please give me money and attention.
go follow these funny ladies here. Give them some attention and go to their shows.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. That's been our episode of Putting the F in Front.
Hell yeah. Sponsored you.